Retouching tools. Spot Healing Brush Tool. The Spot Healing Brush tool quickly removes imperfection in your photos. This tool paints with sampled pixels from an image or pattern and matches the texture, lighting, transparency and shading of the sampled pixels to the pixels being healed. It automatically samples from around the retouched area. Follow these steps to use the Spot Healing Brush tool. Step 1. Select the Spot Healing Brush tool. Step 2. Choose a brush size. A brush that is slightly larger than the area you want to fix works best so that you can cover the entire area with one click. Step 3. Choose one of the following type options in the tool options bar. Content Aware compares nearby image content to seamlessly fill the selection, realistically maintaining key details such as shadow and object edges. Proximity Match uses the pixels around the edge of the selection to find an image area to use as a patch for the selected area. If this option does not provide a satisfactory fix, choose Edit Undo and try the Create Texture option. Create Texture uses all the pixels in a selection to create a texture for fixing the area. If the texture doesn't work, try dragging through the area a second time. Step 4. Click the area you want to fix in the image, or click and drag over a larger area. Healing Brush Tool. The Healing Brush tool quickly removes imperfection in your photos. You can remove objects from a uniform background. Follow these steps to use the Healing Brush tool. Step 1. Select the Healing Brush tool. Step 2. Choose a brush size from the Tool Options bar and set Healing Brush options. Mode determines how the source or pattern blends with existing pixels. Normal mode lays new pixels over the original pixels. Replace mode preserves film grain and texture at the edges of the brush stroke. Source sets the source to use for repairing pixels. Sampled uses pixels from the current image. Pattern uses pixels from the pattern you specify in the pattern panel. Aligned sample pixels continuously without losing the current sampling point, even if you release the mouse button. Deselect Align to continue using the sampled pixels from the initial sampling point each item you stop and resume painting. Sample all layers. Choose Sample all layers to sample data from the current layer and below, or all visible layers. Step 3. Position the mouse pointer in an open image and press Alt plus click to sample data. Step 4. Drag the image over the floor to meld existing data with sampled data. The sampled pixels meld with the existing pixels each time you release the mouse button. Patch Tool. The Patch tool lets you repair a selected area with pixels from another area or a pattern. Like the Healing Brush tool, the Patch tool matches the texture, lighting, and shading of the sampled pixels to the source pixels. You can also use the Patch tool to clone isolated areas of an image. The Patch tool works with 8 bits or 16 bits per channel images. Follow these steps to use the Patch tool. Step 1. In the toolbar, hold down the Spot Healing Brush tool and select the Patch tool. Step 2. Do one of the following in the option bar. Patch. Choose Content Aware to select the Content Aware option. Structure. Enter a value between 1 and 7 to specify how closely the patch should reflect existing image patterns. If you enter 1, the patch adheres very loosely to the existing image patterns. Color. Enter a value between 0 and 10 to specify the extent to which you want Photoshop to apply algorithmic color blending to the patch. If you enter 0, color blending is disabled. A color value of 10 applies maximum color blending. Sample all layers. Enable this option to create the result of the move in another layer using information from all layers. Select the target layer in the Layers panel. Step 3. Select an area to replace on the image. You can use the patch tool to draw a selection, or use any of the other selection tools as well. Step 4. Drag the selection over the area you want to generate a fill from. Content-Aware Move Tool. Use the Content-Aware Move tool to select and move a part of a picture. The image is recomposed, and the hole left behind is filled using matching elements from the picture. You do not need to carry out intensive edits involving layers and complex selections. You can use the Content-Aware Move tool in two modes. Use the Move mode to place objects in different locations, most effectively when the background remains similar. Use the Extend mode to expand or contract objects such as hair, tree, or buildings. To best extend architectural objects, use photo shot on a parallel plane rather than at an angle. Follow these steps to use the Content-Aware Move tool. Step 1. In the toolbar, hold down the Spot Healing Brush tool and select the Content-Aware Move tool. Step 2. In the Options bar, do the following. Mode. Use the Move mode to place selected objects at a different location. Use the Extend mode to expand or contract objects. Structure. Enter a value between 1 and 7 to specify how closely the patch should reflect existing image patterns. If you enter 7, the patch adheres very strongly to existing image patterns. If you enter 1, the patch adheres very loosely to the existing image patterns. Color. Enter a value between 0 and 10 to specify the extent to which you want Photoshop to apply algorithmic color blending to the patch. If you enter 0, color blending is disabled. A color value of 10 applies maximum color blending. Sample all layers. Enable this option to use information from all layers to create the result of the move in the selected layer. Select the target layer in the Layers panel. Transform on drop. When this option is enabled, you can scale the part of the image that you've just moved to its new location. Simply adjust the resizing handles for the moved part of the image. Step 3. Select an area to move or extend. You can use the Move tool to draw a selection, or use any of the other selection tools as well. Step 4. Drag the selection to the area you want to place the object. Red Eye tool. Red eye is a common issue that occurs when your photo subject's retina is illuminated by your camera's flash. You'll see it more often when taking pictures in a darkened room because the subject's iris is wide open. Follow these steps to use this tool. Step 1. To manually fix red eye, select the Red Eye tool in Quick or Expert mode. Step 2. In the Tool Options bar, set the pupil radius and darken amount. Step 3. In the image, do one of the following. Click a red area of an eye. Draw a selection over the eye area. When you release the mouse button, the red is removed from the eyes. Pattern Stamp tool. The Pattern Stamp tool paints with a pattern. You can select a pattern from the pattern libraries or create your own patterns. Follow these steps to use the Pattern Stamp tool. Step 1. Select the Pattern Stamp tool. Step 2. Choose a brush from the Brush Presets panel. Step 3. Set tool options for mode, opacity, etc. in the options bar. Step 4. Select Aligned in the options bar to maintain the pattern's continuity with your original start point, even if you release the mouse button and then continue painting. Deselect Align to restart the pattern each time you stop and start painting. Step 5. Select a pattern from the Pattern pop-up panel in the options bar. Step 6. If you want to apply the pattern with an impressionistic effect, select Impressionist. Step 7. Drag in the image to paint it with the pattern. Blur tool. The Blur tool softens hard edges or reduces detail in an image. The more you paint over an area with the tool, the more blurry it becomes. Follow these steps to use the Blur tool. Step 1. Select the Blur tool. Step 2. Do the following in the options bar. Choose a brush tip and set options for the blending mode and strength in the options bar. Select Sample all layers in the options bar to blur using data from all visible layers. Deselect this options and the tool uses data from only the active layer. Step 3. Drag over the part of the image you want to blur. Sharpen tool. The Sharpen tool increase contrast along edges to increase apparent sharpness. Then more. You paint over an area with the tool, the more sharpening increases. Follow these steps to use the Sharpen tool. Step 1. Select the Sharpen tool. Step 2. Do the following in the option bar. Choose a brush tip and set options for the blending mode and set options for the blending mode and strength. Select Sample all layers to sharpen using data from all visible layers. If this is deselected, the tool uses data from only the active layer. Select Protect Detail to enhance details and minimize pixelated artifacts. Deselect this option if you want to produce more exaggerated sharpening effects. Step 3. Drag over the part of the image you want to sharpen. Smudge tool. The smudge tool simulates the effect you see when you drag a finger through wet paint. The tool picks up color where the stroke begins and pushes it in the direction you drag. Step 1. Select the smudge tool. Step 2. Choose a brush tip and options for the blending mode in the options bar. Step 3. Select Sample all layers in the options bar to smudge using color data from all visible layers. If this is deselected, the smudge tool uses colors from only the active layer. Step 4. Select finger painting in the options bar to smudge using the foreground color at the beginning of each stroke. If this is deselected, the smudge tool uses the color under the pointer at the beginning of each stroke. Step 5. Drag in the image to smudge the pixels. Dodge tool and burn tool. The dodge tool and the burn tool lighten or darken areas of the image. These tools are based on a traditional darkroom technique for regulating exposure on specific areas of a print. Photographers hold back light to lighten an area on the print, dodging, or increase the exposure to darken areas on a print, burning. The more you paint over an area with the dodge or burn tool, the lighter or darker it becomes. Follow the steps to use these tools. Step 1. Select the dodge tool or the burn tool. Step 2. Choose a brush tip and options for the blending mode in the options bar. Step 3. In the options bar, select one of the following from the range menu. Midtones changes the middle range of grays. Shadows changes the dark areas. Highlights changes the light areas. Step 4. Specify the exposure for the dodge tool or the burn tool. Step 5. Click the airbrush button to use the brush as an airbrush. Alternatively, select the airbrush option in the brush panel. Step 6. Select the Protect Tones option to minimize clipping in the shadows and highlights. This option also tries to keep colors from shifting hue. Step 7. Drag over the part of the image you want to lighten or darken. Sponge tool. The sponge tool subtly changes the color saturation of an area. When an image is in grayscale mode, the tool increases or decreases contrast by moving gray levels away from or toward the middle gray. Follow these steps to use the sponge tool. Step 1. Select the sponge tool in the Tools panel. Step 2. In the Options bar, set the following. Choose a brush tip and set brush options. Choose the way you want to change the color from the Mode menu. Saturate intensifies the saturation of color. Desaturate dilutes the saturation of color. Select Flow to set the rate of saturation change. Select the Vibrance option to minimize clipping for fully saturated or desaturated colors. Step 3. Drag over the part of the image you want to modify.